Golda Harris at the North Plainfield Auditorium, waiting for Bonnie Watson-Coleman. I'm assuming they're about to start, get started here. She's having a town hall.
Freeze and halt! Right, hop! Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you all for being here today, and it is my honor to represent the North Plainfield Board of Education and have the Congresswoman here this afternoon. My name is Dr. Michelle Aquino, and
Hello, Honorable Congresswoman Bonnie Watson-Coleman. Thank you for your years of service. You're someone to always look up to for our younger generation. My name is Golda D. Harris. I am originally from Plainfield, born and raised, the Queen City, but I now reside in North Plainfield since 2021. So the gentleman here addressed one of my questions, so I won't go over it again. It's about the reparations, but if you could just do what was the outcome of the commission. There was a commission that Governor Murphy set up, and we never got the final answer on what that was. However, Edna Mahan Correctional Facility for Women, they have transgender men that are legally transgender men, and then they have men that are claiming that and identifying as female, but they are not. They are there to terrorize the women. A lot of women have been beat up. One woman was put in the hospital. Now that Trump is saying he is going to cut funding to the Department of Corrections, including New Jersey and the other ones, what is it that Congress can do to help get rid of the men that are using what has been determined a mental illness for certain people, and I don't believe that it is for everybody. But what is it that Congress can do to protect those women at Edna Mahan Correctional Facility? Maybe you don't have an answer for it right now, but and then my last statement, I guess it's a statement, is Kilmar Garcia. He had several, through the immigrations process, he had several due process hearings, and he stayed in the country 6 years beyond that.
He was not deportable. He was, in fact, there was a hold on him to make sure that he didn't get deported.
No, I'm agreeing.
He didn't have due process around this issue.
Right, no, that wasn't my question. I understand that. They wanted to have another due process. My question was, he was here for 6 years, and he went through the immigrations due process and was told to leave the country. He stayed additional 6 years.
I'm not sure that's accurate.
Yeah, it is.
Sure.
If you look online, you'll see it. But I just want to get the question out, and that's why I'm trying to distinguish of him having the due process that the court ordered for him to have, and the immigration process is a different set of circumstances. It is not the court due process. It's immigration's due process. Once he and the millions of other people have gone through that process, I just want an understanding. And they are told to leave. They lose all of their appeals, which is what he did. There are millions of people here. Should all of those people who have been told to leave the country now have another due process through court?
Yes.
Okay.
If they are being targeted for removal, if they are taken from their homes or their schools or their families, and they've not had an opportunity to have due process, absolutely yes.
Okay. Can I just do one follow-up? That's going to be a lot of money for taxpayers to pay for them to have due process.
I am telling you, that first of all,
He's not an American.
immigrants pay taxes. They work jobs that we don't even want to work. They contribute to our
Thank you.
economy, and they have the right to be treated decently.
Your information is not correct on that man.
He went through the immigration process. He didn't have
Yes, sir.
through the court.
You're not correct. He has a court order that he may remain in this country.
Yes, I understand that. That's
and
why I
not-
was distinguishing, but she kind of cut me off. The immigration process. He actually went all the way to the appeal.
It's a court.
Right, and they told him to leave 6 years ago.
No.
Yeah, the order is public. You can look it up online. But that's a separate thing from what I was asking. But where are we getting the money to pay for 100 million people to be given due process?
Mentioned that around 20 to